So by popular request, and mostly by Kenji, I'm going to play through some of the Ambrosia and Fertile Crescent quests, because they are some of the best paying out pre-40 quests you can play, and they do lead to 2 series of repeatable quests. I think there's 1 out of the median quest line, or maybe 2, because there's 3 quests to do in that, which I'm going to start playing through. I've already got some videos playing through co-op, but I thought I'd play through on Egypt instead of Norse as solo, obviously because I can't play through the original quests again as well. And I'll play through the Fertile Crescent, which is basically a whole bunch of quests, but at the end there's like a master quest and 5 mini quests to do. They're quite short each, but together they add up to being, you know, like a quest's worth of length. And you basically kill some stuff, get an ingredient. When you got all 5 ingredients, you finish the master quest, and that's the series. And you get that final quest, that final master quest and its minigame quests in the end as well. So essentially there's 2 or 3 different repeatables that you can get in your 20s, I believe. Possibly even earlier. I'm not too sure. I can consult someone and get back to you guys about that. Or I can just have a look here. Well, it recommends 21, so it must be in your high teens or 20. So to start with, I'm just going to play Median Raiders. Now this one, you've just got to keep 2 allies alive and hold off against an opponent. My advisors. Well, there's Genji there. For my advisors, I usually go Village Elder if I don't have Dunmorix, which I don't on this account. I mean on this Civ. Sorry. Basically, Dunmorix is the best in slot H2 advisor in any longer quest that really runs beyond about 20 minutes. Because basically, if you get your market, your caravans are a lot cheaper and more efficient. So it's a really, really handy tech to have. Obviously, if you don't play around market, or if it's sort of going to be wrapped up before you get there, Village Elder is the way to go. Or if you don't have an economy at all, obviously, you might want to opt for more damage or snare resistance or something like that on your units. Irene also pretty explanatory. Just really, really good at getting your early game economy up and running as quick as possible. Just to tie up, get yourself mobile, and so you don't get tied up behind the AI really, and the quest taking forever. With this one, I sort of haven't really got a preference. I think this is more up to your playstyle and what you want to do. Obviously that's just useful to have because you can sort of tech up that little bit quicker. Same deal with this, although for this quest, with H4, things are a little bit different. You really want to get your extended Peloton range, or possibly a Civ specific bonus, or if you're really, really turtling, get the guard tower range, because 30% is pretty bloody big in the end. You end up getting in 1 or 2 more tower shots. Darius, there it is. I'm not actually going to run it myself because I'm going to play more aggressively than that. Agamemnon's reasonably useful, but it's just, I don't know, if it's like 8%, then it'd be really good. It's sort of a bit too weak to be super useful. So I might as well just go with Touch Sharpener. So to start off with, I'm just going to go Median Raiders, mid-20 Egypt. I'm still not, I can't exactly remember how the quests themselves go in terms of economy start. Oh yeah, okay. So, start off in H2, 1 TC. No stone. There's a couple of hunts here. Yeah, these are the two allies you got to protect. Um, I left one of those alive. Two of those.
One you.
Just streaming, recording some PvE stuff. One you.
Just got home from my sister's.
Oh, nice. She's what? Got a new dog?
Yeah, a little Chihuahua cross Shih Tzu. Tiny as.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I found it so funny, Bed saying that he might get the fucking Note 10. The irony. I've heard the words "I'll never buy an Android" come out of his mouth.
Is that okay?
I know he's been a bit weird lately. Oh, I hacked into your your work area today. Tidy as. What all your stuff in. It's all yours. I have to get it to you.
Oh, thanks, man. Cheers for that.
You got like Brockers and shit.
Oh, I forgot all about those.
Suss the fridge for up and goes.
How'd you go?
Oh, well. I was gonna give it back to you. All done there.
So eventually I do need to look at defending. But I think in solo it's a bit more lenient than in co-op, because I seem to remember the hour getting pushed back quite a fair bit quicker. So eventually you can just push up. Because the hour is just situated over the ridge. And this is untimed, so you can just sort of go about it as leisurely as you want, take your time. Just siege up here. Till you get some good siege, because the hour's got towers all up here. So it's worth playing really eco-focus. I'm just going to leave one on stone anyway, just because when I do age up, resources are there. So there I was restricted to attacking you from there. I do need more houses. So melee that counters siege and melee that counters cavalry is a bad mix versus melee that counters melee and infantry that counters infantry and bloody um, having range and healing in the background. Who'd have thought? So those towers are really strong. So might as well look at getting a market. Slings are just nice to have in the background, even though they don't actually counter. Oh. So I'm just overextending with my units like a baddie, which is fine, because my economy is pretty much stabilized. I don't know if I'm really going to need a stables, or if I'm just mass infantry.
First game to win straight up.
Oh, I can save him.
Should be anyway.
Nice. Plenty of wood down here. So getting upgrades is usually pretty important, guys. Just means that the units that you do have, they're more durable, they kill shit quicker. It's really worth having. Yeah, give me your resources, mate. Give me the house. So really just need to get one boat, really make use of the water. Free food. And now I can look at aging, I suppose. Got a fair bit of the bank. So it's good to get a couple of storehouses, spread them all out. Take that one. It's a little bit too close. It just reduces your gathering time, makes your villages more efficient. So realistically, for optimal market lines, you don't really want to be doing that where you're putting buildings down in the middle of it, but at the same time, it doesn't really hurt a great deal. And if you don't have to be that space conscious, then it doesn't really matter as much. I'll go over here. Maybe we should get a bunch of priests. Oh, there's one of the barracks. What else might be useful? This would be the way to go. Eco upgrades always help.
That's a win.
Nice. I do need to get
3 points for straight up, and then they didn't even get one. Poor blokes.
Oh yeah.
Hate being on the receiving end of that.
I need to get myself moving in this game. I'm sort of dragging it out a bit longer than I should. It's good fun playing PvE in this, though. I don't know, I find. I suppose you got to be into the game, though. Or the genre.
Yeah, most of the genre. Select your hero.
I might as well just get extra villagers to do this.
Oh no. Oh, I guess it's even on both teams, but there's only 2 people per team that have a rank. There's 1 silver and 1 gold on the other team, and 2 golds on my team.
That's bullshit teams, is it?
And then the rest are unranked. I'm gold. I ended up in gold, I told you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, nice, nice. You got that last night, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's the shot. I think I'm just outside the top 10 for this in PvP at the moment, just because I'm playing that much. My BitChute's going pretty well, but like my YouTube's not, for some reason. But yeah, like BitChute and Twitch are, which is nice. Yeah, sorry to sort of spoil the guide a bit. Just chatting with a good mate, ex-co-worker. And we just stopped working together recently.
Ha! That was fucking insane. We just chased this Soldier 76 around a corner, and I think our Reinhardt like missed his charge thing on someone else, but we chased fucking Soldier 76 in his path.
Alright, now time to just push to win. A couple siege towers will probably help too. Like from this position I can pretty much just zag units. It's pretty much a shot. Other players might be able to do this much quicker than I can in this guide. But I'm just sort of focusing on how people that are sort of just picking it up would want to probably look at playing a fairly stable sort of safe opening, and then sort of possibly just throwing away more units than they really have to in the end, but getting there because they've got the resources to actually back it up. I mean, I've taken water, I've got my market before age 4. I could have got it at age 2. Yeah, my 3rd and 4th TC. Because, yeah, probably not worth pushing into that. I think they build that, but the other one, I think that's already there. Now it's just time to start getting more siege as well once I start losing a couple of units. Get rid of some villages that I don't really need. Yeah, I can get some Palantonons, some catapults. Just take down buildings really quick. It's 86 villages? Jesus Christ, I don't need that many. So get some cavalry, get some siege. I'll just look at scouting out the island. Let's have a look at where the treasures are. Make sure I'm not missing any. It's always important. Make sure you get your treasures, guys. Might as well just scout out the water as well. Because the main goal is actually transferring resources. So a lot of players do actually opt for quite early market openings on this, just to make sure they get that out of the way. If I go to my market, what do I need? Stone Fazana. I'll just get that. No tribute. Way less expensive. So I wonder if there's an event treasure here somewhere, because it is. Yep, here we go. So a little trick with these as well. Wall them in. Don't necessarily have to get all this tech. I'm sort of try-harding this. But don't need those. Put those up.
What the fuck?
So
We
bring
just
all
got them all off the
these.
checkpoint to the
Yeah.
overtime ran out.
Huh.
And some guy's just like, that's what I call a gamer moment. What? Gamer moment. Gamer moment.
I feel like I've just taken a bath in Mountain Dew hearing that. So it's just easier if you do this. You don't necessarily have to. Might be a little bit overkill even. Oops, what the fuck do I need X-Men? So I might as well even start attacking. I don't think it's going to matter from here. So I've got all the other treasures, I believe. Since the guides are medium raiders, I've got the other tech. So if you're trying to get this done quickly, That tech that I was getting on the market's really useful to have because it just reduces the actual tribute fee. Now I have 0 penalty. It only actually takes 1,000 stone to Fazana and 1,000 gold to Zoo. And that's also an easy way to clear the treasures, because that actually, walling them in prevents the melee elephants from actually doing anything. I'm not sure if that's really intended. They are quite difficult to deal with if you don't do that though.